watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated IBF welterweight superstar ERROL, the True Spence Jr. will be taking on Showtime's Shawn Porter, two-time welterweight WBC world champion, next Saturday, September 28th, Los Angeles, California, at the Staples Center. But obviously, boxing is a sport of you look past what's in front of you today to the future. And everybody wants to see ERROL, the True Spence Jr. versus undefeated WBO pound-for-pound king Terence Bud Crawford. That's the super mega fight in the sport of boxing currently, since Anthony Joshua lost his unified belts June 1st to now current unified Mexican heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz Jr. That fight with Joshua and Wilder, undefeated WBC American heavyweight champion, was the biggest fight in the sport of boxing until Crawford and Spence was right behind it. With that said, they surpassed Wilder Joshua currently due to the fact that Anthony Joshua has lost and the fight lost some of its luster. But when asked Derrick James, the trainer of Errol Spence, about a future showdown between his fighter and Crawford, Derrick James had this to say. He stated that Terence Crawford doesn't deserve an opportunity or a shot to face Errol Spence Jr. Reason being, he doesn't bring in any revenue. He's not popular. He could walk down the street and nobody knows who he is. Yeah, he sells out stadiums in his hometown in Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, he could do that. But outside of that, he sold 90,000 pay-per-views. Errol Spence did that. He sold 400,000 pay-per-views. So it's very clear who's the A side. But at the same token, he believes that Terence Crawford is the fourth option at ESPN. Says, why are we going to fight the fourth option at ESPN? He's not even top 3 in his own network. Actually, Errol Spence gets more publicity and notoriety from ESPN than Terence Crawford does, which is true. Can't deny that. But he says that I'm not taking anything away from Terence Crawford's skill set inside the ring, because we all know he has skills and we know the boy can fight. But at the end of the day, why does he deserve an opportunity? Why does he deserve a shot? What has he done? He's done absolutely nothing as far as bringing in revenue, right? His worth is what Derrick James is pointing to. Now, my thoughts are this. I have to disagree with Derrick James. And I'm not disagreeing with him from the standpoint of Terence Crawford being able to generate large sums of revenue. No, he's absolutely right. But when you say, what has he done to deserve the fight? At the same token, you say he has, the boy can fight and he has high skill level, and you're not taking anything away from his boxing ability. Well, that's what it's about. Because regardless of what he can and can't bring in, he's recognized as top 2 best welterweights in the world, with your fighter being 1 and 2, however you choose to put him in whatever order you choose, right? Of course, Derrick James is going to say ERROL is number 1, and if you ask Bomac, trainer of Terence Crawford, he's going to say Crawford is number 1. And then the fans, you know, pick and choose who they decide to ride with. That's who they'll say is number 1, right? But it's widely recognized as these are the top 2. That's why this is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. So I have to disagree with Derrick James when he says he doesn't deserve an opportunity. Of course he deserves an opportunity, because it's about skill sets, about what he does in the ring. All the stuff that takes place outside of the ring for their well-being is all said and dandy, you know, but that's for them personally, right? And we can't dismiss what's there for them personally, because they put their life on the line every time they step through the ropes for our entertainment. And we understand that. But for legacy and for fans' sake, right? You want to see the best fight the best, and you're not dismissing the fact that you feel like he's one of the best. So that's why Terence Crawford deserves the opportunity to fight Errol Spence, because he's one of the best in the division, point blank and period, hands down. So you can't dismiss, you're not dismissing his skill set and what he could do in the ring because you're saying he have top-notch skill set. The boy can fight. But at the same token, you say he don't bring the revenue. And we understand that Errol Spence has options, right? We understand that he has the ability to face, you know, Manny Pacquiao, 8th division Filipino superstar boxer, current WBA champion. That's an option for him. Unified, right? And then he has, obviously, Showtime Sean Porter directly in front of him in just a few short days, 7 days or so, right? He has Sean Porter, who's currently the WBC champion, right? So yes, he has options. He could go in the direction of unifying with Manny Pacquiao if Manny Pacquiao accepts it. But if Manny Pacquiao is not accepting of it, right, yeah, he could go the option of forming unified 2-division world champion Danny Swift Garcia. But it seems like Danny Garcia is a front runner to face Manny Pacquiao if Manny Pacquiao don't choose Errol Spence. If not, then Manny Pacquiao may go the route of facing Mikey Garcia, 4-division Mexican superstar world champion. Right? But the people, the sport of boxing, they're going to be calling to see Crawford and Spence. So Derrick James, I understand you're right by saying he doesn't bring in more revenue. He's not more of a bigger draw than Errol Spence. No, he's not. I agree with you when you say that. But when you say he don't deserve an opportunity to fight Errol Spence because of that, that's when I have to step in and disagree. Because the fans deserve to see the best fight the best. And we don't need to let revenue and things that are out of anybody's control, because nobody knows who's going to bring what. That's just the facts. Nobody knows the exact numbers that Porter and Spence are going to do. It's all a gamble. So that has nothing to do with skills and the best fighting the best. We need to see the best fight the best. So I have to disagree with Derrick James, because Terence Crawford is one of the best. And this is a problem with the sport of boxing. As we talk about who brings what to the table, opposed to talking about the skill set and the guys that are actually stepping in the ring. You see, Andy Ruiz is a hot ticket right now. He's unified. But he wants to fight Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, undefeated WBC heavyweight champion, due to the fact that Deontay Wilder is one of the best and he's a champion. And Deontay Wilder is looking to sidestep undefeated British lineal heavyweight champion, his rival, who he fought to a draw just last December, because he wants to fight Andy Ruiz, who's one of the best, and become undisputed. And I'm not saying Errol Spence don't want to fight Terence Crawford. I'm just saying that, you know, it's not a good idea to say that Terence Crawford doesn't deserve an opportunity to fight Errol Spence, because that's wrong. Because Terence Crawford is accomplished in the sport of boxing. He's been undisputed at one point in time in his career. He's a 3-division world champion. He's currently the WBO welterweight world champion. So we can't say he doesn't deserve an opportunity because of his lack of revenue don't equal up to Errol Spence's. That's not right. That's not right. And that's where we go wrong in the sport of boxing. Point blank and period. That's where we go wrong. Because now you get the fans involved in talking about revenue and who brings in more money, and that has nothing to do with them. Because actually, the only involvement that has the fans is the fans reaching in their pocket and giving it to the boxers, the promoters, the trainers, so on and so forth. Right? But yeah, we know that Errol Spence is a bigger draw at this point in time. Right? But to say that he doesn't deserve an opportunity to face him when he has the skill set and has the accomplishments, everybody's not going to be that biggest draw in the world. That's like saying Andre Ward didn't deserve a shot at Sergey Kovalev because he didn't bring in a lot of revenue. You understand? If we go by that method, then a lot of fights will never happen. And that's the problem with the sport of boxing. We got too many big fights that don't happen. One big fight that don't happen is too many for the sport of boxing, point blank and period. You know, we had the Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis situation. That need not to happen. So we need to have Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. This is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, and it's irresponsible to say that he doesn't deserve an opportunity. And I'm telling you why, because it's irresponsible to the sport of boxing and to the fans who pay for these fighters to have the luxury and the lifestyle that they live. Yes, the fighters do put their life on the line every time they step in the ring. But you got to understand, without the fans, then you don't have the boxers. Just like without the boxers, you don't have the fans. So it goes hand in hand. And that needs to be respected because the fans are calling for this fight. So it's irresponsible to say that Terence Crawford doesn't deserve the opportunity. This is no slight against Derrick James. I agree with Derrick James is saying as far as comparisons, when you're comparing who brings in, generates the most revenue. It's not a comparison in my opinion. But still in all, you know, we have to be sensitive to the fans and the sport of boxing. That's what I'm coming at. That's what I'm getting at. You know, so this fight needs to take place. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Roll. Make sure you like and share these videos. Derrick James, trainer of Undefeated IBF welterweight superstar ERROL, the True Spence Jr., says Terence Bud Crawford, undefeated WBO pound for pound king, doesn't deserve an opportunity to fight Errol Spence Jr. because he does not generate the correct amount of revenue. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the Empress. Much love.